Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Welcome to another Sikh Children book review, and today we will be reviewing this book called Adventures with Dadaji, and the topic is Naam, Japna. So this is a publication by Little Singhs and Cause, and I just found out about this book. So you know the three principles of Guru Nanak Dev Ji, Kirt Karni, Vand Ke Shakna and Naam Japna. And this is like basically the core principles that we always teach our children, especially when they come to camps as they are, Nikke Khalsa or Mighty Khalsa, and we always stress about these principles with them. Somehow it's also the easiest topics to teach our children, the young children, and to get them to connect it to Sikhi, right? So this is a very beautiful book because recently I did a class with my Kiddie Sangat where I spoke about how to love a Vaheguru. And when I came across this book, this was 100% resonating with that topic. So it's a hard-board book, which means that it's very ideal for young children, especially when they're interacting with book for the first time. So you don't have to worry about it bending or, tearing very easily. So it's in English language, and it's a story about Sahib Singh going on adventures with his Dadaji, mainly through his imaginations. So, and in this book, it's very interesting because the Dadaji brings him on an adventure where they explore different nature environments, so the ocean. And in the ocean is very interesting because Sahib Singh asks questions like, oh, why are the fishes so happy? And then Dadaji replies, because they are in the pani, and fishes or the aquatic animals, they love pani. And the pankti, so now to connect with Gurbani, Reman aisi har se preet kar, jaisi machli need. So something very interesting is our young children, they connect very easily to nature, to animals. So we always buy animal toys for them, and they love it very much, right? So it's interesting because Gurbani also speaks a lot about animal analogy, the nature analogy, and connecting it to Gurbani, connecting to Vaheguru, how the nature has this connection with Paramatma, with Vaheguru, and how we can use those examples to also connect with Vaheguru as well. So Rayman, speaking to ourselves, oh my mind, aisi har se preet kar, love God, how? Jaisi machli need, just like how the fishes, they love pani so much that they cannot survive without it. So this is a kind of conversation they are having, and I feel it's so important because our kids connect very much easily with this kind of topic. Then they go on an adventure where they now fly up in the sky and they're seeing birds, and Sahib Singh is asking, why are you so sad? Why is the bird so sad? And they introduce another animal which is mentioned in Gurbani, which is the Chatrik bird. So how does the Chatrik bird teach us about loving Vaheguru? And they have that conversation. So then they go up even higher, and then they see this connection, this relationship between the bees and the lotus flower. And what does Gurbani say about it as well, right? How do you love Vaheguru? And it's very interesting because what happens is when our children come across these animals in their daily routine, or as they are walking out and about, going to the zoo, or maybe taking a stroll in the park, and when they see the flowers or the bees or the birds, and they remember, oh wait, I actually learnt about this, what Gurbani says about it. So finally, then the Chakor bird as well, they learn about, even for example, how do you recognize a bird is also in the book, and they have that conversation. And finally Sahib Singh then says, okay, so this is how I should connect to Vaheguru as well, and he does his Simran. So this book, the first book is on Naam Japna, and I just found out that the second book on Vand Ke Shakna is also out on their website. So it's a must-have book in your house, ideal for young children. You can read to them as old as when they're in primary school, because then they can read on their own, and it's a book they can constantly visit again and again. It's really colorful, very interactive, and it will last very long. So where can you get this book from? You can go to their website, Little Singhs and Cause, and you can purchase this book. So hope you enjoyed this review. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.